Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
As he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Lofting it toward the left sideline.
It's a 4th down stop.
The offense will take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Makes the catch. It's Bentley. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
And the Utes with 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. It's Rose. Snags a quick throw.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Pass complete on a crosser.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for 1st down. You figure they can take the 3 points.
It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that.
So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here.
Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Escapes the pocket. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one will be fair caught. Just time enough for one more play. And that on 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Utes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. And that'll cost the offense 5. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down here for this offense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Utah offense takes the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Utah. And they will claim the second half lead. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And with the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Hands off to the fullback. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Alabama comes up the line quickly. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The Utes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And now the running back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Utes pick up enough for a 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Stanley. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Utes will line up to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass caught inside the 15. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now a carry here for the fullback. They finally corral him at the 1. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Give it to the big fullback here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They feed the fullback this time. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utes offense takes the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. Tight end goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound deep.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Tide. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Stanley. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Utes have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Scanning the field, it's Rose. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Bama. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Rose. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend.
The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Utes.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. They'll run it here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They get him down, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
The big fullback's got it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.